Welcome to another tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to crochet the body part of this mochila bag. And for the bottom part of this bag, I have tutorial on my channel. You can check it out. I will upload the link below in the description box. So the size of this bag is, for the bottom part, is around 6.5 inches and the height is 9 inches, and if you measure it this way, it's around 9.5 inches. So that's the size of this bag. And also I work on this bag without any joining, which means I didn't do any slip stitches after finish one row, and I just continue my work and just begin the next row without any joining. So there is no joining stitches on my work. I just work it as a spiral, just work circular motions. But if you want to do joining stitches, it's perfectly fine. You can join after finish one row. You can make a slip stitch to join the row, and you can chain one and begin with the next row. It's perfectly fine, and I just do what I prefer. And before you begin any crochet project, I recommend you to watch the full tutorial so you can get the idea about the whole thing. Then you can start yours. So about the yarn that I use to crochet this bag is 100% cotton yarn, and here is it, and it's 100% cotton, and the crochet hook is 3mm crochet hook, and you also need a stitch marker to mark your stitches. So that's all you need to crochet this bag, and then we can begin our tutorial. And as you can see, I used 5 different colors as I did for the bottom part. So you can choose the colors as you like, and let's begin with our tutorial. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to receive the notifications for my upcoming videos. And you can follow me on Facebook. So let's begin with the bag body. For that, I'm going to begin with yellow color yarn. So the pattern that I'm following is this one for the back body. So remove the stitch marker and work the first stitch. And place back the stitch marker. And I'm going to work one single crochet into each stitch around with yellow color. Here I done the first stitch, and I will work around one single crochet into each stitch. So this is the first round of the body part of our bag. So begin with row 2, and I'm going to work the first 7 stitches with yellow color. So work the first stitch, and I will work 6 more stitches with yellow. So here I did 7 stitches from beginning, and the 7th stitch I'm going to finish off with orange. So grab the orange yarn and finish the stitch number 7. And now I'm going to work 1 stitch with orange into the next stitch. So insert the hook into the next stitch and work 1 with orange and finish it off with yellow again. And again I'm going to work 7 stitches with yellow and 1 stitch with orange. So in row 2, that's what I'm going to repeat around. 7 stitch with yellow and 1 stitch with orange. Repeat this around. So row 2 is done, and the last stitch is orange. And now begin with row 3. So the row 3, the pattern is here. We are going to begin with orange stitch, then 1 2 3 4 5 stitches with yellow, and 3 stitches with orange, and 5 stitches with yellow, and 3 stitches with orange, and continue, repeat. So the first stitch is going to be orange, and finish it with yellow. Then mark the first stitch and work 5 stitches with yellow. 1 2 3 4 and 5. So finish off with orange. Then work 3 stitches with orange. 1 2 and this is the third one. Then again we are going to work 5 stitches with yellow. And again 3 stitches with orange, and we are going to repeat this around. So begin with row 4. Work the first 2 stitches with orange. So the first stitch and mark the first stitch. Then work 1 more stitch into the next stitch with orange and finish it with yellow. Then work 3 stitches with yellow. 1 2 and the third one finish with orange. Then work 5 stitches with orange. Three, 4, and this is the fifth one. Finish with yellow. Then again work 3 stitches with yellow and 5 stitches with orange. So that's what we are going to repeat around for row number 4. And here I begin with 2 orange stitches, and then I work 3 yellow and 5 orange, 3 yellow and 5 orange. So at the end here I will work 3 orange stitches to make it 5. Begin with row 5. We are going to work the first 3 stitches with orange. One, two, and this is the third one. Finish with yellow. And work 1 stitch with yellow into the next stitch. Then again chain to orange. Then I'm going to work 7 stitches with orange. So begin from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is the 7th one, and I will finish it with yellow and work 1 stitch with yellow. So into the next stitch work 1 stitch with yellow, then again work 7 stitches with orange, and we are going to repeat this around. So here I will show you. I work 3 stitches with orange to begin, then 1 stitch with yellow and 7 stitches with orange, again 1 stitch yellow. At the end here I will work 4 stitches with orange to make it total of 7 stitches. Begin with row 6. In row 6 all the stitches is going to be orange. So work the first stitch and place the stitch marker. Then work all the stitches orange. So here row 6 is done, and from here we are going to repeat the row 1 to 6 couple of times with different colors to get the desired height of our bag. So now I'm going to begin with pink color, pink and blue. So you can decide the colors as you like, and repeat the pattern row 1 to 6 couple of times until you get the desired height of your bag. So here I'm done with the row 7, which is repeat of row 1. So I did all the stitches pink color around, and now we are going to begin row 8, which is similar to row 2. So I'm going to show you the pattern here. So this is the for the row 7, which is all the stitches same color, and for the row 8 here we are begin from here. So we will work 3 stitches with pink and 1 stitch with blue. Again I will work 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 stitches with pink and 1 stitch with blue. So that's for the color that I prefer, and you can choose your color as you like. So for the row 8 we will begin with 3 pink stitch and 1 blue, and 7 pink and 1 blue, like this. That's how we continue, and later we will repeat this a couple of times until we get the desired height of our bag. So let me show you for here row 8. So I'm going to work the first 3 stitches with pink. So here is the first stitch. I will place back the stitch marker. And 2 more stitches with pink. And chain back the yarn into blue and work 1 stitch with blue. Then again we are going to work 7 stitches with pink. So the 7th one I'm going to complete with blue and work 1 stitch with blue. Then again work 7 stitches with pink and 1 stitch with blue. Repeat this around for round 8, and the rest is similar as we did on below here. So the stitch count always same. The only difference is the place that where we placing the stitches. Okay, so here I did another batch of triangles. So I'm going to show you how did our pattern working. It's very easy for you to decide the stitches that where you're going to place. So as you can see here, the triangle that here is which is yellow, and this is the last stitch, which means the top stitch. And when I place the triangle that facing down one, the first stitch with this stitch facing together straight like this. So that's how easy for you to find the next place to begin your triangle that facing down. So in the next one here as well, both triangles that facing up and down is straight facing together like this. So in between we have 7 stitches. So for more clear to you, now I'm going to show you again here. So I just remove the stitch marker from here, and that I'm going to place the next stitch to begin the triangle that facing down. So I'm going to use the color yellow. So I will work until here. So then I will place the stitch into here, so which is straight to this triangle. So that is the this is the stitch. So in the next one I will place the stitch on straight on top to this one. So in between these 2 stitches we have 7 stitches. So let me show you. That's how the pattern going on. So it's very easy for you to continue without any written pattern. So this is the first stitch, and that I count as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is the 7. So I will change the yarn color into yellow to begin the next stitch. So I'm going to place the yellow stitch into the next stitch, that which is straight to this straight facing to this triangle here. So this is the place that I'm going to place this stitch. So I'm showing it again and again for you to understand the pattern easily. Then I'm going to work 7 stitches again, and then I will reach to the top of this triangle here, this stitch, and place the next yellow stitch. So here we begin and count 7 stitches, then place this stitch, which means our last stitch going to be the yellow stitch. So it's exactly right here. So I hope you understand the pattern by looking at this piece here. So you can continue from here until you reach to the desired height of your bag by looking at this piece here. So here I'm almost done on working on the bag body part, and I still have 4 rows to complete the bag. And so here now I'm going to show you how to keep the spaces on the bag for attach the cord later. So I'm going to show you how to create the spaces for the cord. So now I'm going to begin this row. So I still have to work 4 rows to complete the bag. Okay, so here to begin the row, I will begin with orange, and we have to work the first stitch with orange and 2 more stitches with orange. So work 1 stitch, 2 and 3. So the third one we will finish with yellow, and work 1 stitch with yellow. So I will place back the stitch marker here, and I'm going to work the next 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches with yellow. So instead of working the 4 stitches, I'm going to work it this way. So grab these rest yarns and insert the hook under the yarns like this, and grab the working yarn and pull through and work single crochets into the yarns. Instead of working into the stitch, I'm working into the these few yarns here. So I did 1 single crochet and I will work 2 more. So this is the second one, and work 1 more. So I did 3 single crochets into the this yarn here. So I will skip the 3 stitches here, 1, 2, 3, and insert the hook into the next stitch and work as normal 1 single crochet into the back loop, just like this. Okay, so that's how we keep the space for the cord. So I need to finish off with orange this stitch. Then I will work the 3 stitches here, which is going to be orange, 1, 2, and here is the third one. Finish with yellow. And in this triangle here, I will work as regular. Just work the yellow stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the 5th one. I'm going to finish with orange. Then work the 3 stitches with orange here. And this third one, and in here again we are going to work the space for the cord. So I will work as I did before in here. So we are going to keep this space again in here. So insert your hook through the yarns like this instead of working into the stitches, and grab the working yarn and just work the 3 single crochets into these yarns here. Two, and here is the third one. Then skip the 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and work the 1 single crochet into the next stitch, back loop as regular, and finish it off with orange. And we are going to work the 3 stitches with orange as regular. Then from here we are going to continue this work until we finish this row. So let me show you here that what I did is I begin with these 3 orange stitches here. Then I work the space, and I again work the orange stitches. Then in here I just work regular way, which is 5 stitches with yellow and again 3 stitches with orange. In here again we work the space for the cord, and that's how we are going to continue. So skip 1 and work the space. So here I will work this one as regular, and when I reach to here I will work the space. Skip 1 and work 1 space. That's how we are going to continue our work. So here I have begin with working the next row, and when you're working the next row, when you reach to the spaces that we keep here, we will just work as regular. So insert the hook into that stitches here on top, back loop, and we will work our regular way. So in here I work 3 stitches with yellow, and I will chain to orange, and just continue working with your pattern. I'm just showing you how to work on the top of the space that we keep. Just we are continue working as regular way, work into the back loops, and from here continue repeat your pattern until you complete the pattern. So here I'm done with working on the back, and when I finish the last row, the back top is still not stable and straight. So what I did is I trim off the rest of my yarn and keep the working yarn. As you can see here, I did trim off the rest of my yarn and I keep my working yarn, and I did few more stitches without any yarn underneath. You can see here these few stitches we don't have any yarns underneath. Just work with a single yarn, which is working yarn, couple of stitches, then you will get the stable straight top onto your bag. So this is the end of this tutorial, and in the next tutorial I'm going to show you how to crochet the cord for this bag and suspender for the bag. So thank you for watching me, and I will be back with another tutorial to show you how to crochet the rest of this bag.